So here's what we've got. This is also the exorcism of turn down for Walt. Everybody in chat, we're trying to get Walt into a better position as a melee player. Okay.
Yeah.
You've mastered content creation. You're mastering commentary as we speak, if not mastered already. I just didn't want to speak for you.
Thank you.
The next step is mastering the game, right? So step 1, you have to stop content creation and you have to stop commentary. Step 2, get off of Mario. Step 3, don't pick up Falco as a replacement for Mario.
Oh God. Okay. We have some talking to do, but let's talk about this next match because before we got into the call, I liked what you said before. So we have KJH versus Drephen, and you said, what? The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Yeah, man. It's like both of these players, they semi-retired, they came back, they go forward, and I started, in the Midwest, watching a lot of Drephen versus KJH. That's a common matchup, and here they are again. That's kind of the melee story. Right? Some people they keep battling until the end of time.
Yeah, so I feel like Drephen in particular, obviously I think the classic commentary thing that we'll talk about is Drephen is a really weird player overall. KJH kind of has his number.
I don't understand. What do you mean weird?
Oh, don't do this. The spot dodges, the standing still, the slow movement and stuff. He does some weird stuff, I think.
You gotta understand. Imagine if you started by watching Drephen. Here's what I'm saying. Everybody else is losing. Because Drephen is winning more than all.
Actually, you're right. Yeah, you're totally right.
Thank you. Wow. Okay. That was easy.
I've been convinced pretty thoroughly actually because I love Drephen.
I've actually never seen Drephen lose a set, but I do think he dropped some games. I think to Hungry Box at an Ohio local in 2014.
Okay. This is good to know.
Yeah, you can look that up in the stats and the court stenographer will see that I did not prove it myself.
Okay. Big jab. Boom. Damn, that was good. Okay. Down tilt, down smash, edge guard.
Just got it. My world is strange.
Wow. It's like seeing in color, right?
Yeah, and Melee's got the best sound design of any game ever made. All right, Drephen in the slight lead. Let's figure out why it's happening. I think this is not enough of a lead that if you're Fox, you're that worried.
Oh, now it's a good lead though. Yeah, that back air makes it worth it. All worth it. Oh, nice weight. That was sick.
Yeah. There's leads where you feel your blood pressure start to rise, and there are leads where you're like, well, I got beat up a little bit. Oh,
yikes.
Do you think this is a real Zelda or a mistake?
Well, okay, that's what I was gonna ask, right? Because Drephen does this.
Drephen says he's a Zelda player who goes cheat when the game starts, right? Because talking to some normie friends about Melee over last weekend, and they were like, "Does anybody play Zelda?" And I was like, "There's this one guy. There's this one guy.
You might have heard him.
His name is Drephen.
He's still sticking with it.
Zelda. Yeah, I think he's sticking with it the whole stock. I mean, you have two knees. They go both directions. Boom.
Okay. Finish the stock with it. Needle.
Oh.
Okay, no, not quite there. But honestly, really good showing to just not get blown up. Because, my logic brain wanted to say that he switched to Zelda by accident because he did it right in front of KJH. But it was really successful the way that it worked out, so...
You have to put some respect on the Drephen Zelda. Even at Summit, when it was back against the wall, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Zelda and make it happen." This is still really tight battle. It's again, and like I was saying before the Zelda switch, there are some kinds of leads where you know that you're behind because you made a wrong read or because you're you're still putting together what you need to do to win, and the percent doesn't really tell that. But this is
Nair instead of forward air though, and then the big reversal from KJH. Yeah, that's pretty huge.
That's a very normal Sheik setup, but maybe he was scared he wasn't quite gonna get there in time for the fair, and so he just said, "Okay, I'll trade if I can." And he couldn't. Oh, I love
the way Drephen incorporates those weights. Yeah, it's so good.
Drephen teaching people that you don't need to destroy your hands to be really good at the game. You can just stand still and have a knowledge of your situation. This is still very doable for KJH, but I did not like the jump drill there because I don't think if he gets it, it would have only been like the last 2 hits. Drephen easily SDIs that and goes to town. It seemed almost like I'm getting it or something. But I don't want to over predict. That is crazy DI. Holy moly.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that he won that off of just roll up from ledge at like 180. But Drephen takes first blood there against KJH. According to the stats, which are not real, because he has never lost a set, KJH is really good against Drephen. So I'm interested in seeing how counterpicks roll out for something like this.
Who told you that Drephen is losing to KJH?
It is a pure propaganda scheme, Jack. That's why I said it's not real. I'm just saying
Chad, I want you to always check the sources yourself. Don't just believe what we say. If somebody says things like Drephen has lost,
wake up, smashers.
Always be skeptical. Wake up, sheeple. We're here at Final Destination. Historically, rough part of the matchup, so good time. Oh,
how does he get away with that, man?
The first one, I was like, okay, I don't know that I liked it, but I'll kind of withhold judgment. And then he does a second one and it just works. The third one, he gets punished for it. So we'll call that even Stevens, yeah.
Yeah, close enough. He waited. He knew, but he full hopped by accident instead.
Yeah,
he's doing it a lot, Jack.
Okay, maybe it's a Final Destination thing. It's like, okay, if I can't have platforms to like drop down and throw a move out, maybe I have to simulate that. Yeah, this isn't. I
have noticed that he's done that as like kind of a get off me option to land, but yeah, this is a lot.
Oh wow, reverse was that just input error?
Could have been, yeah.
You have to go the wrong way.
Back air should be enough to do it, but KJH gives him another chance. Full stock lead now.
I love how Drephen's playing this matchup. It's very funny. Even though he's losing, it's like it's very experimental. I love some avant-garde Sheik play.
I feel like he does have a lot of ideas that just haven't like fully come to fruition yet in terms of a stock.
Yeah.
But when they do happen,
yeah.
Oh wow, here we go.
Ooh,
it'll be pretty good.
Yeah. That might explain it. But even there, like I was thinking, okay, so is the downer in the air something to like catch Drephen jumping, but he still gets punished for it. So it feels like it's supposed to be something else. But
wow, nice short.
I'm still waiting for the Fox full hop down air to turn into something that I recognize.
KJH takes 2 stock lead. Yeah, this is kind of getting out of hand. But I mean, it feels like Drephen is never in a rush. So even though he's down 2 right now, he's still kind of like doing his thing. Hopefully take this one, but not quite. Oh no.
Bullied into the corner and wiped clean. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Yes.
I love some Fox Sheik. Sheik's got to work hard when the Foxes are playing well, and that's a hard map to do it on. I want to talk to Drephen. It makes me want to talk to Drephen and be like, is the downer something that works for you on FD often? Is that like a way to try to salvage it? Or are you just trying to sell NFTs of downer GIFs on whatever defunct website is now still selling them?
Is that what we'll call? Oh my gosh, call out.
Yeah, we'll call it the NFT downer. That's what Drephen's doing. All right, so Drephen allegedly now 1-1 against KJH in the set. And we're here on FOD. And it's already down a stock. 20 seconds in. I think that KJH is now like really beautifully centering his game around pushing Sheik to the ledge. It's so hard when Fox is at low percent for Sheik to do much besides like grab, maybe a little bit of bear or platform like bear kind of stuff.
Right.
A lot of the stuff Drephen actually tends to favor is very crouch cancelable, very kind of counterable. It's very frustrating.
Sure. Yeah, Drephen evens up right there. Let's see how he lands. Ugh. Yeah, and I think it's exactly what you just said, Jack, right? Like, he got pushed into the corner right here, and now it's an entire stock for KJH.
Yeah. Drephen jumping a lot too. It's yeah. Okay, we're jumping for the bears. That's okay. I think the down smashes you gotta be really careful with. They're great to get to rack up damage. They're great when you're on the corner position, but like if KJH starts calling him out, he could do like a falling up there, do the chilling dude, you know, and really really punishing them. That drill I think maybe could.
Oh, he did it. He did the thing, Jack.
Yeah, it's happening.
Oh, he didn't get a stock though. That's sick.
the probably.
I have so much respect for double hit F smash.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, this should be stock.
Yeah, KJH is starting to get a bit more of a gauge on Drephen's landing patterns, particularly that down air that he wants to go for, and then he just kind of waits and then gets a pretty easy whiff punish afterwards.
And even that recovery from Dreph is like, okay, I have to recover from deep. This is pretty much the worst position that she can be in against Fox on the edge guard. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to add some wall jumps, some attacks, but KJH just kind of very calmly shines you out of it. It's still a really crappy position.
Ooh, he's looking for, Drephen just gives that one up.
Yeah. Okay. 2-1 KJH, allegedly.
Allegedly. Don't believe what you see, people.
Yeah. So sometimes, I don't know if you know about this, Walt, but they do recorded matches, and then they have people commentate the recorded matches live. And you can't really trust with technology these days.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah. With technology.
So you're saying this all could be fabricated, and it likely is.
Not only is it likely to be fabricated, I'm impressed by the GPT-3 model of a KJH Drephen game we're getting. It said you fed the model like KJH beats Drephen, and this is what you get. A lot of down airs, and you're like, that doesn't look quite right from Drephen.
You just typed it in on DALL-E or whatever.
Right.
And spit out a bunch of images. This is the game.
72.
Yes. KJH is just like, oh wow, yeah, that was really good awareness, even off of the flub, to not get caught up in the mix there.
How many sets do you think are like determined by how fast the player can react to their own flubbery?
You know, honestly, I feel like it helps a lot for sure, but I feel like when you're at like the tippy top level, like some of these players, like those flubs are so few and far between, right?
Yeah, the TT as we call it, the tippy top.
Yeah.
The TP's at the TT.
Nice double jab there, too.
Okay, vintage.
Yeah, all that being said, I mean, Drephen has picked up on KJH's patterns quite a bit through this set. It's just a matter of, like, being able to actually close out the stocks in time. Like, a lot of, even what we're seeing right now off of this punish, a lot of it is just picking up on KJH's tech patterns, particularly roll in. So he'll do, like, down throw, run forward to get, like, a follow-up wave dash back down smash, but it just won't kill, is the thing.
Yeah, Drephen really struggling with low percents, but like that was a great sequence of punishes on that stock. But even like the double down smash, the triple down smash. Okay, GPT-3. I kind of like. I don't know. I feel like this could be kills from Drephen if he was going for not even necessarily full reaction tech choices. It feels like he's a little scared of KJH. You know.
Yeah, I think KJH is definitely a player who you're afraid to play on the back foot against because he's just so fast and technical like this. Like, easy 50 right there.
Right, so if you mess up your extended combo instead of going for the get off me over and over, if you mess up the extended combo, you might put yourself in an even worse position. So Drephen is kind of prioritizing getting space over having these elongated punishes. And it's not super working, but like it's keeping him alive in at least this game. 69 is pretty rough. KJH is very happy.
Right. KJH was actually the first tournament set I played in.
Really?
Yeah. Well, technically no. Well, there's more technicality to that, but the first like real tournament I traveled to, I went to Melee FC in 2015. And
really?
I played a pool set against him. Oh, so we were both there.
Yeah. That's where I developed. That day was the only day in my life I've ever had a good Armada impression because I heard him talking in front of me And out of my mouth came like this perfect, you know, this is just a tribute ever since then. It was a horrible time. Hungrybox wore sunglasses. It was great.
Good. Yeah.
I guess today, this tournament is, you know, misunderstood enthusiasts living an extraordinary existence for chilling. That's
True.
kind of the tournament we're dealing with right now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We're kind of still at Melee FC.
Yeah, I mean, so like when I say it can be challenging to play on the back foot against a player who's fast and technical like KJH, I'm just saying that straight up from experience.
Yeah.
Of just being 4-stock back-to-back and then asking him what should I do and he doesn't know. Because he just washed me so bad.
That's my favorite. I don't know, man. You made one mistake of stock, so I guess don't do
That's
those,
true. That's true. Yeah, just don't do that.
Things. Yeah, you could get double 4-stock, then it's like, yeah, you made the same mistake twice. Technically once per stock, but it was the same mistake.
Drephen's not making a mistake just yet. Oh wow, nice jab to mix it up, but again, I feel like some of these decisions
just to win the game short. Does he have it? Oh my god, off the ledge. Oh, the full read. Wow, okay, Drephen almost didn't make it back, but slapped up.
Okay.
I think it's still really close. Oh my god, Drephen trying to hold his ground. The Nair comes in and the fair
Game 5, let's go.
Into the game 4. Wow. That's the shield.
Yeah.
Were they both too far to just grab and they knew it?
I feel like they were both just afraid because Drephen found it off shield grab there.
That was mind killer.
True.
Oh, yes. And when mines don't matter, turn down for Walt. Drephen is the mindless king, right?
Yeah, actually, yes. Yeah, you're not wrong at all. So we'll see if no mind comes into play for Game 5 here. I really love this stage, by the way. This is really cool.
KJH opens every game with this beautiful, beautiful, you know, screw you chic energy. And forces Drephen. Now it's like, okay, just from that alone, the rest of the game.
Oh no.
For Drephen. And there it is, the falling up air.
Yeah, I feel like, again, going back to what you said earlier about KJH being so good at like pushing Sheiks into the corner and then pressuring really, really hard in the corner is coming into effect in full force already. It's like Drephen kind of cornered himself from the beginning and then he just played by ledge for that first stock. Yeah. KJH is just like really going in now.
I feel for Drephen. Drephen's like low-key been kind of playing it way back. Then KJH finally started to take out the laser, right? Take out the gun. And so Drephen's been trying to approach more. And if it's not perfect, he just gets screwed up by KJH. Like shine out a shield, wave dash back. The SDI is crazy too, but here we go.
That was sick. Found that all off down air.
Oh, the second forward air or forward tilt.
Oh, that's call out on full hop too. Really good job. Hey, how does he land?
The land behind him. He was thinking he was going to land in front of him to try to get grabbed, but he goes for the land behind him. It baits out a jump that he then reads. That's like a double read from Drephen.
Still a full stock down though, so a bit of a mountain to climb here for Drephen. We'll see if the propaganda comes in full force here, or if the Drephen believers are here to stay.
Put in the chat whether or not you think this set is fake footage or not. Yeah, Drephen winning is, of course, it would be real because he has not lost since at least I know he's never lost a set. I was gonna say since 2002, but I think that one was you know, it didn't count.
Okay, double pummel. Ooh, nice pickup there. Still keeping it going right here. Double dash attack, reverse forward air. Not quite. Oh, just the down and up though.
So he's recovered from the first stock where he was down like 100%. He's got this 83 deficit. So it's like you have to use this stock, I think, as Sheik. You're aiming for being on last stock with like 40% is like a reasonable goal that you can maybe achieve. Oh,
and kind of close based on that, but
yeah,
still need to take this full one.
This is tough. Oh, right in his face with disgrace, but he's now in the corner again.
Yeah, and again, we're back to the same pattern. Drephen's falling down with some level of aerials, and needs to kind of maybe incorporate empty hop or some other type of movement to trick up KJH's whiff punishes right now.
Yeah. I'm so nervous. I think this is super KJH favored. We're getting past the budget where Drephen is going to be able to do much. And that means it's up throw up air. Let's do it. Oh, up throw back air. Let's go. Still on the ledge. KJH, the way he plays it conceptually is making me think of like Marth Falcon. You know what I mean? He's so down to just sweep.
Okay.
113% is the budget. No. We were looking for 40 on this deal or no deal scenario.
This could be it, yeah. Reverse hit strong back air. KJH wraps it up for a set that is not real.
Yeah, you know, technology has just gotten so far that AI can show us what it would look like if Drephen
were to lose.
Yeah, and as we know, Drephen retired sometime last year, so we hope you've enjoyed kind of the Dolly AI experience that you saw here today. We got another set with it earlier with him versus Larfin, right? And he got like a cool comeback that was also AI generated. So really well played by KJH in this simulation, and I'm excited to see what happens next.